Hector, the Hyundai Alcazar and the Hyundai Creta. You know, these three cars have been gaining significant amount of traction and volume into the Indian markets, considering they're in the SUV and the compact SUV range. But right now, the XUV 7XO has been launched by Mahindra, which will actually cater to the Hyundai Creta market as well. So the Creta market that has been clogged up with the mid-size SUVs now has a big competition along with the Tata Sierra as well, to ensure that Mahindra also gains a significant amount of traction into this segment. Well, we'll be driving around this car on the streets of Jaisalmer. As you can see, I'm surrounded by the Thar Desert amongst the barren lands, and of course that's what the SUV segment is all about, you know, mentioning driving and off-roading and mentioning its capabilities, testing its capabilities all around. We'll be doing that. Do watch this video and a wholesome review of the XUV 7XO. Well, the XUV 7XO is finally here into the Indian markets, launched at a very competitive pricing of 13.66 lakhs for a petrol manual and 14.96 lakh for a diesel manual. However, the car has been taken from various pre-looks of its predecessor, the XUV 700 in particular, especially the C-shaped headlamps out here has been very highly taken from the predecessor. Again, from here as well, the grille of course goes with the XUV 9e and the XUV 9s. Similarly, the grille below and the bumpers have been but what really stands out in this vehicle is of course the stance it's standing at. The XUV 700 was a little more on a linear side of aggressive stance. However, this I feel is on a more aggressive stand and gives you a more commanding position. But the good part about it would be the interiors. Let me tell you how. The styling elements from the latest born EVs have been adopted. You get a nice good detailing of about the connected coast to coast screens you get, and mind you, this is from all the features, from all the base variants as well till the top variant. Every car gets this particular screen right there. Nice touch buttons out there, nice beige and dual tone colors given out there. No use of cheap plastics gone. Very good move by Mahindra. However, again, we have this touch buttons out here. No, not much use of physical buttons. That of course we'll come down to later. You have this nice glass holding and you have this nice storage space area that you can use. What good part is that I feel Mahindra has really worked very well on the interior part when it comes to the comfort of the seats. They are very cushiony, they are very soft. A good departure from the XUV 700. Now showing you the second bench. It's a 7-seater. So yeah, again, very nice, good use of upholstery, very good quality of stuff used, very nice cushiony, good support, good thigh support you can get. But what really stands out is this. You get this captain powered seats, which is accessible from everywhere in the car. The driver can operate it both ways, I mean all the four ways. So clearly that's a good part that really is appreciable. Now coming to the boot, I just folded the seats. I can pull it back if you want. There you go. This you can show inside, Abhishek, of what really the car looks in the cabin. So yeah, a panoramic sunroof, a manual tailgate, no connected DRLs for the rear lamps is of course one of the key flaws that the car should have. I would have been much happier if you could have got a connected tail lamp. But yes, 16 speaker Dolby Atmos, probably the first in the segment. And this car is going to of course compete with the MG Hector, the Hyundai Alcazar and various cars. But now this car is also going to compete with the Hyundai Creta, because it starts at 13.66 lakhs, definitely crossing paths with the Creta model. The compact SUV segment and the mid-size SUV segment is literally hotting up in India, with 60% of the volumes literally coming out from that segment. Now the XUV 7XO has also made its entry into that segment. So clearly that's the segment that needs to be watched out for. And with the XUV 7XO, we will be expecting good volumes from Mahindra, because for the first 40,000 units, which is mind you a big number, the prices remain the same. However, after that, we will expect the prices would be revised upwards, but not much, but yes, it would be revised. So yes, 19-inch alloy wheels, 16 speakers inside, panoramic sunroof, and whole lot of connected features. Safety, of course, 6 airbags coming back to the back, completely reloaded tech and well-connected car. So we have clocked the XUV 7XO, more than about 150 odd kilometers currently on the highway. We just went to Mahatanod temple, and it was a great experience. But So the driving was of the X7XO a great experience. First of all, appreciation where it's due. We drove at very high speeds and turning the car on highways with extreme high speeds. The car was very stable because Mahindra has used the DaVinci platform for its suspension. It's the first ICE platform on which DaVinci platform has been used, which has made the car really sturdy. You need a sturdy SUV for that peace of mind for driving a nice SUV, because that's what SUVs and its character is all about. You want to have a stable SUV which can drive on high speeds. You don't have the worry to topple even if you are probably doing off-roading or on bad terrains. If we were in bad terrains, you saw in the opening of the video that we drove on bad terrains as well, and there also the suspension system was absolutely remarkable. The car felt absolutely safe. Second of all, one more good thing that Mahindra has done is that it has not discriminated between an entry-level buyer and a top-end buyer. If you go for a 13.66 lakh petrol variant, entry variant of the 7XO, or for the 25 lakh rupees 7XO, you will get these 3 connected screens out here, which is remarkable, because in no car in India probably has this kind of a feature where you get all 3 screens in every variant. So no discrimination for any consumer whatsoever. Great thing. Third of all, a very good departure from the earlier XUV 700. We have driven that as well. We were at the launch also, and we saw that the suspension system, the braking was good. I mean, it had a whole lot of room for improvement, and Mahindra has absolutely paid attention to that. Fourth, I really like the stereo system. It has got 16 speakers inside it, and even though sometimes you would wonder, even I was wondering, why would you need 16 speakers in a car? But yes, but you really feel how all the 16 speakers get amalgamated and produce a very nice Dolby Atmos sound. And I couldn't recall of more Dolby Atmos features, or probably a Dolby Atmos surround system in any car. Cars do offer a Bose. In fact, Kia gives you a Bose speaker system sometimes. But yes, Dolby Atmos, everybody knows, is a very remarkable and a very reliable speaker system. Fourth of all, now when I'm driving and I'm cruising at a range of about 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, I mean, I'm perfectly in shape here when it comes to the drive. I feel the steering is absolutely responsive. Looking at the interiors, it makes the drive extremely nice and comfortable. You don't have those bad quality plastics, bad quality of fabrics. Mahindra has done a remarkable job with improving its fabrics here. The two-tone upholstery, I mean, is a fantastic departure from the earlier cars. You also get this two bespoke kind of a steering wheel. It's very comfortable to drive. The steering system is reacting very well to my commands. If I am crossing high speeds, the car is also reacting very nicely. The engine, of course, remains more or less the same. Not much tweaking has been done. But yes, we do feel that it's an excellent combination of good car, and that's what we really needed. Because if you go for a Creta, I mean the Creta, the MG Hector, the Alcazar probably would cost you in the same range of about 14 to 18 lakh rupees, and you get this car at 13.66 lakhs for a petrol and a 14 to 15 lakh odd car for a diesel variant, which is remarkable. So what Mahindra has done, it is trying to break the market for Creta, because Creta has demanded huge volumes. Since 2021 of the launch of this car, there are nearly 3 lakh customers who have bought the XUV 700, and with this launch, Mahindra is producing these cars about 10,000 cars per month. So they have a whole lot of headroom left to produce more cars. The prices, of course, will remain for the first 40,000 customers. Then after, we will see an upward revision. So yes, a very good opportunity to buy this car. It will not disappoint you. Of course, there are issues when it comes to storage. I don't have much storage here. We have 2 glasses kept here. We have the phone charging ability here. That's it. Very, very decent. But we could have more space. I mean, Indians need more space in their cars. They like space, especially in times of electric vehicles. When you get a whole lot more space, you want that space in the car, and especially in an SUV, which it is lacking here. Seats overall is very comfortable. I have this nice cushiony, nice bench support for my thighs. So yes, I don't see any much issues, despite of the fact Mahindra has had legacy issues with its quality of its materials. But yeah, they have significantly improved. So yes, a good value for money, very good range, and of course no discrimination against any customer is what I really feel really stands out with this launch.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.